Come on.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. We bring you a guided meditation every day of the year, and today our guest meditator is Sue Broome. She probably looks familiar to you. She's here with us on Messages from Your Loved Ones, as well as many other meditations. So thank you, Sue, for being here.
Thank you. I am excited to be here.
I can't wait to see where this is taking us today. So it looks like you're sharing. We'll give you a minute to do just that.
Yeah, I got one more to go. I was telling everybody yesterday I'm going to be on with Ruth for the meditation of the day.
We've already been getting little hints today of where this meditation might take us. So,
I'm excited. It's like, oh wow, this sounds like really a lot of fun.
Excellent. Okay, you start whenever you're ready.
Okay, I got to set this crystal down though, because otherwise I'll probably drop it with a big bang. But it's really a cool one. It's a carnelian.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is. Okay, everyone. Get yourself into a very comfortable position, whether for you that means lying down or sitting back in a comfortable chair, whatever is going to work for you. And take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through your mouth. And again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And if you haven't already and you feel comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. And take another deep breath and notice how your body is starting to relax. There's less tensions, maybe your shoulders are dropping a little bit. Maybe your face. Maybe you're noticing the stress just fall away from your face and your scalp. And take another deep breath and allow a wave to just wash over you to relax the rest of your body. And you might sink a little deeper into the chair or if you're lying down, into your bed or couch. Just allow. We're going to go on a journey today. Look around you in your mind's eye. You might notice a thread that seems to be going on forever. I see it as a golden thread, yellowish. You might see it as silver, you might see it as purple. I'd see it as blue. Whatever color you see it as is fine for you in this moment. We're going to follow this thread back. And whether that means that you're hanging on to the thread or you're pulling on it, or you become one with it. However you see it, however you feel it, is right for you. Follow this thread back to when you were a baby. And whether you are a physical baby that you see in your mind, or you see a spark of energy, whatever way you see it is right for you. And I want you to notice what pure love you are. How innocent, unblemished from anything. Just pure love. And I want you to notice at this moment in time how loved you are. It's as if at this moment you know you are being held by the divine, filled with love, filled with the pure essence of the divine. There's an innocence, purity, divine love. Gaze upon yourself and realize and feel the love that you have for this innocence of who you are, who you still are. It's no mistake that babies are often called bundles of joy. Noticing the cells of this baby that is you, so pure, perfectly formed, so vital, flowing with life, flowing with the divine essence. There's a knowing and a wisdom within you as a baby that you may have forgotten. It's still there. Gaze upon yourself, whether you see yourself as a child or a spark. There's still a connection that you feel. And this connection brings you such a sense of peace. Sense of calm. Sense of knowing. Beyond any knowing you've realized before. It's a knowing of your love, of your being loved. Feel that essence. Feel it as if you are rubbing it all over your body, all around your aura, all of your light bodies. This pure love. This baby that is you, this divine spark that is you, is starting to glow with such love. And there's an expansion that's happening. Feel that. Feel that in your body. You may notice it with tingles, with light, with warmth, with just a feeling. Maybe there's a feeling of expansion in your chest. If you could bottle this energy up, this loving feeling that you could carry with you, imagine that that is so. Imagine that you can put it into a tiny little bottle. It's available only to you, and you carry it with you always. And take a deep breath and breathe that into your knowing, into who you are at this very moment in time. We're going to start our journey back. But before we do, I want you to notice this purity, unblemished, perfect child of the divine. These beautiful, healthy cells, the vibrancy of just being born. Bring this energy with you because it is you. Follow the cord, the thread, however you see it, whatever color it may have changed colors. Follow it back, bringing the health and the vibrancy, the pure essence of just being born, so new to the world. Follow the thread back. Bringing this wonderful feeling with you. Follow it back into your body. And as you do, notice that there's a new energy that you have that you maybe didn't have before. Maybe there were aches and pains that you had that are now gone. Maybe there's a joy that you didn't have before that you do now. Just breathe it all in. Breathe it in to every cell of your body. This new life that you are every moment of every day. This divine spark that you are always. Breathe it in and feel the vibrancy within your body. And take a deep breath and slowly come back fully into your body, into this time and space. Taking a deep breath in, moving your arms and your legs and your hands and your feet. Moving your head from side to side. Stretching a bit. Taking another deep breath in. And Open your eyes whenever you're ready.
There's a lot of chiming going on.
I'll tell you, they were both going off. I could hear both of them going off. That, yeah. And yours really, to me, it sounds like it's really, even though I know it's the same size and everything, it seems like it's tinklier, like a fairy, more like a fairy. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a lighter energy, I think, in some way. That was beautiful. So two things really stuck out to me on that. Going back into that time, I felt so self-sufficient.
Oh, wow.
And I thought, wow, I don't normally feel
I'm
self-sufficient.
getting such major chills on that. That is so cool.
Yeah. But then, I thought that makes so much sense, because when you're purely in that spirit form, you don't need
Right.
anyone, anything. Truly self-sufficient. Yeah, that was rich.
So did you see yourself as like a spark of light, or as a human baby?
It started as the human baby and then just went to the spark of light.
Yeah.
But what I did notice around the human baby form was how many little sparks of light there were around
Ooh.
me. And it was like, oh yeah, my guides have been with me all that time.
Yeah. And that, that totally makes sense. And it's like, because the download I got was going back to a baby. And as I'm saying it, it's like the spark came out, and it's like, oh, well, that makes sense. So I guess they were saving that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, because when we're babies, that's this lifetime.
Right.
Yeah. Ugh.
So were you able to notice anything during the meditation?
I've noticed this actually a couple of different times when I'm doing them. That has nothing to do with I think it doesn't have to do with the specific meditation, but I'll tell you what I got it as well. But because, my eyes are always, they're open, but it's almost like there's a segment in time when everything gets blurry. And it's like my eyes are watering, but they're not. And I'm like, wow, is that just because the room is so crowded? Or am I just really being so transported somewhere? But I've noticed that a couple times, because I was thinking there was one other time when I thought I was going to have to say, Ruth, I can't get myself back. And I felt like that's where I was going today.
Mm.
And then I slowly did. So I find that interesting. And it doesn't scare me. But in fact, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, when that happens to me, it means to me that there's something else there that they want me to see. It's like, don't come back just yet, we're not done.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I take that. So then I just kind of sit back in and go, okay, there's something else you want me to see. What is it?
Oh. Yeah. So I saw, it was actually kind of a combination of baby and, it was just this form of light. I don't know how to explain it, because it was like there was little beams coming out, almost like it's like a little star, with. So I kept going back and forth between the two. And with the baby, I think for me, it was almost easier to notice things, is how pure, how supple, how, 5 fingers, 5 toes. Not that that makes babies perfect or not, but it's like there was something about the suppleness of the baby that I kept noticing. Yeah. And it's funny, I didn't notice anyone else, meaning I didn't notice my mom or my dad. I didn't, nope.
No.
So not that I felt the self-sufficiency like you did, and yet nobody was with me except for me. I mean, obviously in God.
Right.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, I like that one.
Yes, that was a lovely one.
What color was the thread? How did you see the thread? Do you remember?
Well, so my brain was doing okay, I think I'm supposed to see a color, right? Because you had said that. But then what I realized was the thread was my own energy. And so it didn't really have a color, but it had a feeling, which was, oh, yes, that's part of me.
Oh, that's really cool. And that makes sense.
Like my own chi, my own, yeah.
Because it is you. And the thing that's so cool, I know so many people that I've worked with over the years, and for myself, there's so much healing that happens when we do the inner child work, or when we see ourselves as a little girl. There's so much healing that happens. And I feel like this, it felt like there was so here's an example. If you feel like you have, something going on with your hand, maybe you got a pain in your hand for whatever reason, after doing this, it feels like it truly could be gone, because you're bringing a time before there was that. Does that make sense, what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's healing that could happen in the physical, as well as the healing on so many other levels, seeing yourself as so much love and realizing how much you are loved.
Yeah. When you said the word supple, to me, what that means, because I thought, what does that word mean to Sue? To me, what that word means, sort of open and accepting, not hardened by anything that you've experienced, just, it's, the word they're showing me is grace.
Oh, that's a good word.
Which is interesting, because I don't normally think of grace as a physical attribute, but that's how they're showing me that suppleness. Grace.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I can see that, because there is a grace. Yeah. I could see that as because there's so you think about elegant, grace and elegance is kind of moving through, like I see like this beautiful figure moving through the fog. Grace. And that figure could be anything.
Right.
Yeah, I like that. I like that meditation. I like that. Thank you, angels.
Sue, thank you so much. Sue, if folks want to know more about you and what all you're putting out into the world, how do they find you? If they want to watch you live on other things, how do they find you?
You can go to my website, SueBroome.com, And that's where I have the services I offer. You can get to my Etsy store. You can get to my journals that are on Amazon. And otherwise on Facebook, Empowerment for You, the number 4 You. That's my Facebook page, and I do Facebook Lives a couple times a week where I just pop on for a little while and chat, see how everybody's doing. And then on Sundays, I always do the angel card reading for the week. And then I hang out with people and pull cards for people. We have a lot of fun. And of course, I am on Enlightened World Network on a regular basis, which I love, spending time with you, doing the messages with you, as well as a meditation a day.
Yeah, for a couple of years now, actually.
Yeah.
We're in our
Yeah.
third. So, yeah, that's really exciting. I love it. So I think that's it. I'm looking and I see that the description in this meditation is not right. Restream is playing games with me. So I'll fix that on YouTube. I'll fix that on Facebook. And then I'll share it with you, Sue, so you can update your Facebook pages.
Awesome.
So Sue
Yeah.
Broome here on Enlightened World Network. Thanks, friends, so much for being here. So much love to each and every one of you. Keep checking back because every day there's a new meditation. There's always something new here. So take good care and God bless. Thank you, Sue.